Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ragnar-Ra Tarot. I hope and you're well wherever you are in the world, and as usual I am going to start with 3 oracle cards. So 3 oracle cards to start off with, and we have 2 tree oracles that we haven't seen before, and also I have a archetypes oracle as well. So we'll check out those tree oracles first of all and see what they have to say for you right now, what you need to know right now. So we have Black Elder as our first tree oracle, and let's have a look at that. Right, so Black Elder is talking about abundance. Oh, that's really good. That's really good start. So the Black Elder Diva message says, I have ancient powers and can bring you abundance and protection. My flowers bring you refreshment in the hot summer, and my berries give you sustenance in the autumn. If you honor me, I will send you many blessings. So this is the first one. It says, trust in that abundance and the abundance of the world around you. Concentrate on everything that you want to attract into your life, feeling and thinking as though you already have it. Give thanks for your many blessings. Yeah, and I'm giving thanks hard right now. So that's the first in the oracle message, and let's have a look at the second tree oracle and see what that has to say. Stick into the tablecloth. Olive. So the olive tree. Guess it's a little owl in this olive tree, and he's made a cute little home with olive oils, and there's a feather, and yeah, just there you go. So olive. So let's have a look at olive for you. So this is about sanctity, and as you can see with the card itself and the owl in the tree, it looks like it is in a place that's kind of sanctified, that's set apart away from everything else, a kind of sanctity, and also it's giving me sanctuary as well. So the olive branch is a universal symbol of peace. Okay. So let me show you how to create a greater sense of harmony in your own life and to invest all your actions with sanctity and significance. So this is what it wants to bring you. So to create a small area in your home that's sacred to you and decorate it with special objects. Spend time there each day, either sitting quietly in contemplation or meditating. Honour this space and keep it special. So that's your message. So one of many blessings and one of creating your own sacred space, your own sanctity, sanctified area that's just special with all sorts of things that are special to you. Could be like my crystals here and candles, something like that. So that's what it's encouraging you to do. And as I said, when I saw sanctity, I also thought of a sanctuary. So maybe that means something to someone. And let's have a look now at your archetypes. And this is the archetype card, the orphan. Interesting. The orphan with a red poppy or something like a poppy. Yeah, it looks like a poppy. So let's have a look at the orphan for you and see what that has to say. Number 5. Okay, so what does it have to say? The wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. To study the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We are ever more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. We won't say anything about that. Children are separated from parents and the earth begs for our attention. We are in a time of universal orphanage of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card as it haunts the caverns of the soul when it appears. Take time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stirs within you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine giving to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one. Deep solace, deep acceptance, deep love when in light. And of course in dark, it always tells you distance, hates, and avoids, controlling, limiting. Okay. Tenderness beyond tenderness is required. Imagine holding yourself in your hands to recognize that each one of us fears rejection and isolation. It is to take one step towards the orphan. More kindness always. So I think really what this card is about is being kind to yourself, firstly, and nurturing that part of you that needs the deep love, the deep acceptance, the deep comfort. So this is really the message, and asking you what you most want. You can go deeper with this into meditation, and through that connect with your inner self and give yourself that solace, that love, and that gentle energy. Just really connecting with yourself in a loving, kind, in a good way, in a beneficial way. So these are the 3 cards for you right now. And let's have a look at our tarot. Oh, yeah, tarot. What tarot should we use tonight? Let's have a look at the mystical moments. And usually, as you know, I shuffle, but I haven't kind of prepared properly tonight. So I usually have them shuffled so I can just say, yeah, I did these and this is why I've pulled. But tonight I'm going to shuffle. And these are clumsy, so they're quite large. I'm going to do it this way. So let's have a look. What's going on? There's something about you needing solace. Can't say that word tonight. Solace. So being consoled, to console yourself, to treasure yourself, to love yourself. But you have abundance. Abundance is there for you. You just have to think of what you want, send it out to the universe, and the universe will send it to you. Will send you what you need, what you want, what you desire. And we know this happens because if we concentrate on what we want enough, we get it. And most of the time we find we don't really want it after we have it. So let's just see. It is possible. You can create what you want, but you already have to live in abundance and not in a fear mindset, not in a lack mindset. Just live in abundance and know the universe will provide for you, and thank the universe for what you already have, and it will come to you. Of course, work may be involved. I work hard, we all work hard for what we want, and I have no doubt that if you apply yourself, you can gain everything that you want in life. So let's see what the cards have to say. What do they have to say about this? We have a 5 of Wands going on here. 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like a chess game going on, but it's going on a dress. And with the 5 of Wands, it's often about people that are at odds with each other, all fearing or vying for the same thing, and all want to take a piece of it. Just like she's just picked up this character, because these characters all look like chess pieces, and they all look like pawns actually. Interesting. So what's this about people competing or trying to outdo each other here? Something about that. What is this energy? Please, my guides, tell me more about this energy. Thank you. Ace of Cups. There's all these butterflies flying in the air here, and it's just giving me in a red dress. This is the power to be able to just release it all. So something about conflict being released here with the butterflies. They're giving me freedom from conflict. You have the power to release this conflict or something you're doing to release this conflict. The Hermit. Okay, we have the Hermit, and there's 2 ships here. Looks like she's on the top of the world though, doesn't it? So someone is singular, they're alone, or they want to be alone. She looks like a mermaid in this card, but it's like somebody who wants to be alone or is alone. It could be feeling lonely. It could be that you want to get away from something, and this is like you just want your own space, your own peace. To feel on, and that would put you on top of the world, or you'd feel on top of the world about something. So let's have a look. What is this? Something about being free and looking within, going within with the Hermit, to be able to discover something within yourself, or delve deeper into your deeper self, your psychic self, your unconscious, maybe like with the Orphan card, and your sacred space and your sanctuary, releasing the stresses of the world to be in your own sanctuary. There's some justice coming in here to help you do that, to do with this healing, to do with this abundance. Something's being balanced, the scales are being balanced in your favor. Yeah. Because someone's been taken off the table. You see that? I've just realised. You see how she's got her hands on a person here. But one of the characters is literally being moved towards herself. And the other one looks like she's put it somewhere. It's like one character being you is like being moved, you see, being moved. So it's something to do with and freed. With the butterflies is freedom. It's butterflies give me freedom here. Yeah, because you're this hermit. You go within. You study your inner world as well as your outer world. And the ships here as well, which is about travel, about movement. So there is movement. There is everything moved here, freed here. Again, ships are giving me movement and balance. Something being balanced here. So let's have a look. What is this? A kind of justice, a kind of divine justice. You know, this divine abundance where you just have to tell the universe what you want, like verbalize what you want, and tell the universe exactly what you need and what you want from the universe, and it will be delivered to you. So it's like some kind of balance, some kind of putting things right, order is being given to you. This Seven of Pentacles has come through now. Yeah, and that's like she's holding this apple and it's already cut and it's like a huge giant apple. But the other apples don't look huge and giant. And it's a tree of many different flowers and also apples. It's an abundant tree. You see that? It's abundant, as with this tree, the abundant tree. It's obvious what it's trying to say, the abundant tree. The universe wants to bring balance, and the balance is abundance for you. And so the reading is telling you that you really do need this solace. And this is the solace here. The solace is your sanctuary, whatever that sanctuary means for you, whether it looks like this, whether it looks like that. But it's reflecting the two oracle, your sanctuary and your abundance, the abundant tree. It's a tree of abundance, and look how huge that apple is. So it's about huge abundance coming in for you. You're being removed from conflicting, competitive kind of situation here with other people all trying to, it's like squabbling, fighting over something, and you're not fighting over anything. You know, you want to be free. You want to get away from that. And this is, again, it's talking about something that's been occurring over the last few days in the tarot, and the freedom, and also, so this is, you want to have your sanctuary, yeah, your sanctity, and the tree of abundance. That's the justice. That's the justice that's been delivered to you here, as you can see. And that is anything you want. That's why all the flowers are different. You have options, you have choices. It's not like pick one thing and you can have that. Because look at all the different flowers in this tree. It's like everywhere you look is kind of a different kind of flower. Yeah, it's like it's creating what you want here. You create what you want. You ask for it. Your mind is the creator. It creates everything. It creates the life you live when you think about it, because you perceive your world through your own mind, not through somebody else's mind. No, you can't perceive the world the same as the other person. So you create with your mind. So you create your own abundance, but you have to ask for that abundance. Ask the universe, and just that asking is enough. But you also have to live it too. You also have to be grateful and thank the universe for the gifts you're about to receive, because you are being given these gifts. And there's a 7 of Wands here. We've already had the 5 of Wands, and these again are fire, active energies, and it's like something to do. And again, we have love here. Look at this. We have this conflict playing out again, but more violently. And then we have flowers again, abundance again here. With these beautiful flowers, we have this symbol, this tattoo of a woman. We have an anchor, and we've got the sea here. And then we have ending, which is like you've been moved here. And then we have love, and you're pulling these bars open. This is the 7 of Wands. It's about being stronger than the competition. It's about being greater than the competition. It's a victorious kind of energy, but it's a loving energy. So your love is opening doors for you. It's like bending bars. So this is a prison. A chessboard is a kind of a prison because you can only move certain spaces, but the woman here is completely taking the character off the chessboard. So the limitation that we had in the previous reading with Saturn and death for also ending, the limitation again is coming up with the chessboard, because characters can only move certain ways. So that's a kind of limitation. But what we're seeing here is now you're free. You can go where you want. And we have it here too, freeing these millions of butterflies with the Ace of Cups, which is emotional abundance. And then with Pentacles, you also have physical abundance too. So this is all talking about abundance, and it's all talking about some kind of freedom here, and solace, being consoling yourself and looking after yourself and giving yourself what you need. Yeah. And we have a Page of Pentacles, and this is usually about doing something new energy, physically, having energy to do something that you desire. But yeah, it looks like you're leaving something behind for sure, something that just don't fit with you. You're moving on from that. You're being given this abundance. You're being given whatever you wish, really, is what it's saying. Ask and it will be given, is what it's saying here. Ask for it, and ask for what? With respect to the universe. I think it's like it just seems like what you want is coming to you, because there's some balance being restored. This is what I'm seeing here. Some balance with the justice here, with the sword. You see how she's using the sword aloft. This huge being of light and justice. You know, imagine a huge angel just bringing justice in, and blessings for you. Because your love is freeing you, giving you the ability to do things that you enjoy here, because this is about starting new things, doing new things, creating new things. Yeah, whatever brings you joy, whatever you want to pursue, being able to do that. We have this Hierophant card, and the Hierophant is usually displayed as a figure of power, authority. So you have this authority, this power, but not in a aggressive, you will do this way, just that you are an authority, and you have this ability, this Hierophant, or so we have an Ace of Pentacles too. So the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. It usually talks about study again and learning things. It symbolises some kind of pursuit of knowledge. It's also the balance between the conscious state and the subconscious state. It's someone that knows how to act appropriately at the right time and has high values, and also knows how to teach others high values. But you have an Ace of Pentacles here, as well as the Page of Pentacles, and that again with the Pentacles is something in the real world. So what I'm seeing by these cards is freeing yourself with this love here is going to enable you to pursue either a higher learning, a higher study, or something like that, if that's what you want to do. Or because of the way that you have gone about freeing yourself through learning, you've learned something that's helping you to free yourself, combined with yourself, using love to free yourself. It's a higher consciousness. You're using your higher consciousness of love and compassion to free yourself. And because you are using your higher consciousness in order to free yourself, you are being rewarded anyway by the universe for your efforts, for your work, for what you do and how you are doing this. It's giving you accomplishments here. You are going to accomplish this freedom, as it said here, but you're also being rewarded. How you've removed yourself from something, how you freed yourself from something, and that is bringing you rewards. Yeah, and that's why you have the justice and the balance here. The universe wants to reward you and wants you to ask for what you want. And it's as simple as that, because you've got yourself out of some sticky situation here with people, and you've done it on your own. And it's going to bring you great happiness. Great happiness. You're going to be over the moon about this. And carrying a wand of power here as well. And it's a full wand, and it's also like flowering. Yeah. So it's again about creativity. You can create in what you want, creating what you want again. So can we get some more cards about this? So your work, the way you've used your higher mind and your subconscious combined with your consciousness, a higher kind of, in a higher way to free yourself. You're being rewarded here. It says you're being moved away and you're being rewarded. How does that look for you? What is it you're going towards here? What's happening? This is called Ragnar-Ra. And this is something, but it does look like a bit of a giant there. What's that? Fans? I don't really understand. Famous. Look how huge he is though. Original. You've done something original here, using your higher mind to free yourself from something big, something kind of scary, but at the same time, it's like you that's big too here. You've done something very big, like that's elevated you, like with this tower where you look like you're on top of the world. Here, it's elevated you, and look, justice, and look how huge that is. And again, you're in a tree. You're being lifted up in everything. Look here, and then this here, like something flying. Here again, where you're like on a tower, but you're on top of the world. And then again, you're in the tree. And it's like you're being lifted up in some way. But first thing I noticed on this card, besides this giant, it's like you fought your way out of a situation. And when I see that could have been like something others would dread here, with Dreadmer, and like you've done it with love, and you've done it through kind of pure strength, but strength and love, not physical force. But it's victorious. And look, you see this here? It's almost like dread of, there's something here that's very like violent. But you're combating it through this energy. And it's like conscious, subconscious balance going on here. And it's elevating you, with you being lifted up in all these pictures and being on top of the world in all these cards. And I'm seeing also famous. Famous is it wants to come out here. Something about root. So it could be root chakra, because there's a lot of red, and root chakra is red. There's so much red in here, which is power and energy. It's your stability, it's your sanctuary. So yeah, something about being famous, being gifted, being given something, because you've overcome something, some kind of dread. And this huge, how huge. In these cards, you're like huge. But something huge as well. You've done something huge. And it's like higher mind stuff. This isn't like ordinary stuff. And you're carrying this wand. So yeah, it's bringing you great happiness as well as abundance. And you're being asked to nurture yourself, to love yourself. And I think acknowledge what you've done too. And to ask for what you want, and it will be given here. To follow your heart, it says on this little shop, follow your heart. And kindred is coming out too. So that may be a message for you. And what else do you have here? Ooh. Interesting. Seeking. And more red. Like you've been digging deep here. See how like she's going right under the water. There's something to do with seeking, going deep. I think going deep within yourself. For this, look at this strength in this, all this red. So you've had to dig deep, is what I'm seeing. Really digging deep to accomplish this strength of love that you have. Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is. But you're asked, because blind faith, look at that, blind faith. You've done something with blind faith here. And look at all these knives being thrown at you. See that? That's again something dread. That's again that violent thing. But your faith, yeah, you've just had, and look at the red again, the red flowers, everything red here. So your root chakra may be important right now. Maybe that's where the healing has to come from with the orphan. Yeah? Maybe you need to focus on your root chakra that may need healing, because we were talking about to give yourself that healing, give yourself that love, give yourself that solace, that comfort that you need. But there's so much red, I can't ignore it in this card, and it's coming out like poppies and in every single like tarot. So I'm drawn very much, and behind the curtains there too. Your root chakra needs healing because something powerful you have done here with your higher mind and your love, and you did it alone. But your root chakra is your sanctuary, your safe, your ability to feel safe in the world. So you may need to do some healing on your root chakra, and it doesn't matter if you don't know how to do healing. You can just Google root chakra healing and you get singing bowls, something like that. Or you could, there's lots of Reiki healers as well on YouTube. So seek them and just follow their videos to help you, and seek that safe space, that nice, I don't like that word because it's linked to so much sort of woke stuff, but when I say just sanctuary, get your little sanctuary in your candle and just do that for yourself. Give yourself some love. Okay, but through your blind faith and your love, you've been doing this. Princess of the Borderland, doesn't matter if you're male or female. Yeah, it's something outside the norm, as I said before, something very unusual. Rising, look at the red. Yeah, your higher mind again. Your higher mind. And things happening as if by chance, okay? Maybe you need that solitude right now to heal. And things happening by chance, and you just can't get over the red. It's everywhere. Home, okay? So this is the reading for you right now. And if you like the way I read, leave me a like. Comment on anything you've seen, anything that resonates. That's always good. I like to hear what you have to say about the readings and if they resonate for you. Of course, only take what does resonate and leave the rest. Not all of the reading may be for you, and not all the details may be for everyone, but it will resonate. Something will be here for you. And thank you for listening. And the universe loves you, and your guides are always there for you. And I love you. Take care now. Namaste.